you know, I would have to defer to Roger and Liz to see if there's anything else out there that they may be able to marry up for you that may be an alternative. I don't know. They do
Well,
it,
in case
you know,
there is
they,
something that you think can help us make it easy, because this skin wasting seems to be complicated. You just send it, and the architect will analyze that. And if it's
okay.
acceptable.
All right. Well, I'll talk to Liz about that and Roger after the call, and then we can take it from there. But as far as the connectors, we already know that we've got to have four of those pins reserved for the beam system and two conductors for the card reader. So I'll verify that, and as far as I know, that should be all we need. I'm pretty sure, right, Roger?
It should be.
You're on mute, Roger.
It should be.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So let's talk about the double doors and the maglocks. That was another question of Security 101. They wasn't sure if they would be providing the maglocks. So we have maglocks on how many places, Shan? I don't remember.
Well, let me see here. I'm looking at the
Because we
hardware
have
section.
two double swing doors in the middle of the corridor that are dividing the two compartments. So those two inside the unit have to be double swing.
Yeah, well, the way we have a wall magnet, okay, and we have I gotta find out which doors these are applicable to. I may need to get back to you on that because I gotta find out. I don't have the plans right in front of me, and I tell you the truth. Hang on.
Well, okay, but the thing is,
Hang on.
Security 101 is asking about the main door, that in the door hardware was existing to remain, cannot be existing to remain because it has a lot of things, card readers, intercom, and fingerprint thing, so they cannot keep that existing door, which is something that is in the RFI that you sent on July 20.
Right.
And the other thing is the other two, but they have Jean and Miguel. Can you explain what is your question about the maglocks? And okay.
So it goes back to the same thing, right? We want them to be 12 volts, but they're on the door hardware schedule. So I just want to make sure we're not double dipping, that you're providing it, I'm providing it. I much prefer to take it out of my quote, let you guys provide this full package, and be done, because I'm seeing it in the door hardware schedule and it's in ours, in our proposal.
All right, hang on a minute.
Guys, can we pull some drones? Somebody pull some drones up. Let's talk about door numbers when we talk about doors, so we're all on the same page. Please.
Okay, we need to open the hardware, the door hardware scale. Then. When did you send it?
I've got the RFI up if you like. I just don't have the drawings. Oh.
No. I think that we need to look at the hardware scale that Shan sent. Do you have it?
Pull that up.
I've got mine pulled up. I'm looking at.
Okay.
I'm trying to see where.
You want to put it in the screen? Yeah.
Bear with me.
Or you want me to put it?
You'll have to put it because I'm technologically challenged.
Yeah, 1 second.
Hey, Gene, do you recall what?
No, but this is not the hardware scale. This is the RFI, no?
No, it's not. It's can you guys see my screen, a floor plan on my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the submittal number 11. So we're all looking at the same
Okay,
page.
okay, perfect.
Submittal
Yeah.
number 11.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm getting to the hardware schedule.
Uh-huh.
So, Sean, where would you tell me where you want me to go?
If you go to
I think
page
you need to go to heading,
16.
you need to go to heading 9.
Yeah, heading 9, page 16. It's going to be door number, it's a stairwell doors, 63
63 S.
Uh-huh.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Right, so the short answer, Gene, to your question is, we are providing an M490 delayed egress mag lock at those openings.
Perfect.
You are or you are not?
We are. If it's in
Okay.
the schedule, I'm providing it.
Okay.
Okay.
So the short answer, Gene, is you don't need to provide it.
No
We've
problem.
already got it.
I'll take it out of my quote. That's all. That's what I was looking for.
Okay,
Yeah, see where it says-
yeah, and then we are gonna have another matlock in the, depending on the response of the RFI. If that door keep the double swing, that is gonna require another matlock. Which worst case scenario, let's assume that that's what's gonna happen. This one, the existing, that is gonna be new now. So. And
right now, Sean doesn't have anything on this door. Nothing. Right, Sean?
correct. And
Hang on, everybody. Hang on.
You've got it written as existing.
Hang on, buddy.
yeah, but we know that cannot be existing.
63
No, hang on, everybody.
CR03.
Okay.
Hang on, please. Single codes are done with you guys, right? Okay, Russ, tell me this. I don't have the plan open. What's the exact? It should be 63 CR03 C.
C, correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go to heading 11.1, go down to that heading. See it?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So you've
All
added
right.
it in there.
So we didn't add it. That's actually, if you go to the hardware specification, it talks about hardware set 11, which is an existing door, but we carried the hardware. Remember, this is the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
It's either going to be a single swing, meaning it's a standard pair, or if it's going to remain, because the frame, according to engineering, and the doors are beat to hell. So remember, we were talking about taking it out and putting a whole new assembly in. And then the question was, what about the door orientation as it relates to the card readers and all the other things that, right? So that's I
That's
think
the RFI. That's the RFI.
Correct.
That's the RFI. Yeah. And they
Correct.
haven't
So
responded that RFI. Yeah.
all right. So the short answer to the question is, we have that product listed at 11.1. We currently have that in that hardware schedule.
Right, you've got
So we're
hinges,
carrying it.
but you don't have, you're carrying the frame and the door as well, or just this hard?
We don't know. We haven't done anything with the door or the frame yet because we haven't gotten the RFI back.
Because
we
they
don't know
haven't
what's
got the response with the RFI.
Just want
Right.
to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're doing at this current point, so Gene is aware, we've got 2 of the hinges, 2 mag locks, because we're going under the assumption it's going to remain double egress.
Why does that need a mag lock? It's always closed.
Well, let me put it to you this way:
Okay.
if they're going to go with a card reader of some sort, right? Lourdes,
Yes.
right?
There's going to
Okay.
be card reader. It's going to be Jen. You can help me. Everything that goes in that door, it has. I think it has an intercom. It has some sort of fingerprint for the people to go out. There is a lot of things in that door. Jean and Miguel, can you help us?
Correct. Yeah. Card reader in and out with intercoms. Correct.
Right. And so we're tying it in with electric latch retraction, okay, and the magnet. Because you
Why
have to be able to
magnets?
get in.
Why the magnet? It never has to remain propped open, right? It's just gonna pop open and
The
then
magnet
close.
is because it's double swing. Unless you swing the door in just in one direction. If you have double swing, you need a mag lock.
Oh, for delaying it?
Crash bars
No,
won't,
because you'll always
won't
be able to
stop.
get in. Because
Yeah,
because the exit device is on the push side of the door.
yeah,
That's
they're not
what
gonna
they are
stop
asking
anybody.
you in the RFI, if you can have that door swinging only in one way. Is with the only purpose to avoid the mag lock.
Well, no, because I don't wanna change the current,
You
door
need to answer,
configuration.
you need to answer the RFI, you take your time, and if you can answer later today, that would be great.
Well, we're discussing it, so I'm telling you what the thing is gonna be, so that's the reason. And then I'll send that RFI.
Okay.
So
And then,
what is gonna be? You're gonna keep the double swing?
Yes,
Okay, so we need a mag lock.
but yeah, well, we've got two in there already, Lourdes. So we've got it covered.
Okay. So what happened with the other two doors that are in the middle of the corridor? Does that require mag lock too? Can you go to the floor plan,
Hold on,
Ross?
but I'm sorry, before you jump off this door. So you got Von Duprin crash bars on this door, and it says power supply and wiring by others. So I assume that this is going to need high inrush power supply above the door. Do you know what the spec is on these?
Well, let me put it to you this way. The specification was written. It says card access system, reader, power supply, wiring, and connections by security provider. That's what it says.
Okay, so I'll double check the spec, but usually Von Duprins need the power supply above the door.
You're supposed to. You're
Yeah,
supposed to.
so,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna want me to wire from your power supply down to the hinges through the crash bar as well as the maglock, correct?
Right, but all you have to do is you just got to go to the Roton hinge. Okay, with that, it has an E. They actually are calling out. Let me see here. Yeah, we're going to provide an EPT for that. So
Okay.
let
so
me
we'll go to
double check on that. But the short answer is yes. You're going to need to, you got to have a circuit above the opening. You're coming out of that to the power supply, from the power supply down to the hinge or the EPT and to the device.
Okay, no problem. That's how we do it with other door vendors.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Well, Lourdes, we're gonna mark that up because you're gonna need an electrician to give me power above the door. You're gonna need a fire relay above the door, and all that good stuff. So we'll mark it up on a set of drawings and send it over to you, so you have it.
Okay,
don't forget.
so I
Don't
don't
forget
understand
anywhere.
because that door always had a card reader. So in the drawings, it doesn't show that.
No, but
Anything in that
Lourdes,
door, because there was we discussed that in the design meeting. So the drawing showed nothing in the door.
no, Lourdes, the specification as it relates specifically says that this hardware, the electrified product that is in the specification, is to be operated by a card reader. Power supply, wiring, and connections is to be provided by the security vendor. So
Yeah, but the security vendor need the electrical contractor to provide power until that point. They just they don't wire all the way to the.
No, I
IT
understand.
room.
I understand. No, I understand. I'm just saying that whether that made it on the electrical drawings or not, I don't
Apparently
know.
not. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Gene,
So-
send me the comments in the electrical drawing so I can ask them to revise to that one.
No
Okay.
problem. We'll send it over.
Can we check the two? I am worried about the other two doors in the corridor. Can you go to the floor plan? No, the next one, the other, that one.
Yeah.
It would be, so these doors, let me see where they are. Yeah, these two,
These two, this one and this one.
yeah.
So we go
Sean,
around-
those
go
one
this
had maglock because those doors are double swing too.
Give me a door number, Ross.
63 CR 078.
But those are already inside the suite loaders, right?
Yes, yes, but the thing is, okay, this one don't have card reader, okay.
They don't. No card
Okay,
reader.
so we, okay,
That's on
okay,
hardware. Right, that's on hardware set heading 11.
okay,
Those are
okay,
63 CR03A and 63
Okay.
CR07A. There are
okay,
no card readers.
okay, okay, yeah, okay, right. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so Security 101 team, please, all other questions that you need to understand your scope.
Nope, we're good. That was everything we needed.
You're good, so you can give the information to Rafael to do the proposal?
Yes, we'll talk with him in just a little bit, and we'll get that worked up for you, send it over, and then we'll send a set of drawings marked up with what we're gonna need from the electrician as well.
Okay,
No problem.
and you know the response, the main entrance door is gonna be double swing, so you know what is gonna take that door. If you have any further question about everything that goes in that door, feel free to reach out, Ace. He will tell you everything he wants in that door.
No problem, we'll do.
Lourdes, I just had two questions. So I believe Security 101 are giving their proposal directly to you, correct? They're working for you.
Correct, yeah,
for the
yeah,
hospital.
yeah,
And
that's
then
what
the
I am,
logo-
I want
Got
to do the PO as soon as possible, yeah.
And then the low voltage wiring, is that part of Security 101 or is that another third vendor?
No, low voltage, we have IT has a low voltage subcontractor.
Okay.
You remember that meeting that we had for the nurse call was to understand the scope of each one. So, Jean, if you can help explain Ross, so they are going to run the access control and security wiring until some point, and then Security 101 does the rest. Jean, can you explain your scope and the low voltage subcontractor scope? Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. Basically, it's all network at this point. So they pull me a network cable and an 18-4 to some doors, like with maglocks. But they pull me a network cable to the door. They give me a data drop, and we take it from the top of the door down. So the network group, cabling group, whatever that is, will be supplying that for us.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. So we're covered. I'm just worried about that. We're covered from the rack or the data room all the way to the door, through the door. We're covered everywhere, right?
Yeah, so when in that meeting that we had we discussed the nurse call and all the low voltage, I sent an email with the dates that we discussed in your schedule that we need each of them to do the wiring. If you Ross it, you can take a look at that email. If you don't find it, I can resend it to you and confirm that these are the days when we need them. Now that everybody understands their scope and we know what we're doing. Yeah.
I have that email flagged still. I know I need to revise that and add
Because
that.
it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people doing different things there. Okay.
Okay, that's all the questions I had. I'm good.
Okay. So, any other questions? VR plus A, Juan, do you have any question?
Yes, Lourdes, just to confirm, they will be sending you a marked up drawing. I'm guessing it's an electrical drawing that they're gonna mark up and let you know exactly which doors are the ones that require power provided. But my other question is, the new doors, they have control panels, which when I looked at the drawings, it looked like one control panel could take between, I want to say it was 6 doors. So there was going to be more than one control panel, and I'm afraid they are the ones locating these control panels. Is that correct, Sean?
Well, that is not going to be Security 101. That would be door top alarm because they are turnkey, so they are going to wire, install, and everything. And there's something that we will need to find out is where that control panels that they have for the top door alarm are going to be.
Correct.
Jean and Miguel, do you have any idea?
That's where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it could be the IT room, or it could be there is another closet there in the corridor where the IT people wanted to put these panels. So we probably will have to had a separate conversation with IT that is not here. Yeah.
Okay.
to find out with Peterson and Janko to decide, and then we can invite the door top alarm people, because now Security 101 is not involved in that part.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm asking it more towards the power aspect of things,
Okay.
but
Can you please send me an email and include Peterson and Janko, or you send me an email and I forward to Peterson and Janko and ask them when we can discuss this?
Okay.
Basically, we need to find out the location for the door alarm panels.
correct.
Okay.
Okay, I'll send you an email today.
Okay, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. We need, Dan, we need your help to get the response to this RFI, and also to give Garrett all the revisions that they don't have. The revision, they have the permit set, but they don't have the revision of responding ACA comments. They don't have any revisions associated with the nurse call. So we need to get that to Garrett so they can review, and if there is any change order, it's going to be for sure with the ACA comments review. They can do so. We need to give them the revised door scale, all of that. I would like to you to send me today, before the end of the day, when is the date where you anticipate you're going to have that revision ready? Is that possible?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody, and I'll keep in
Okay.
touch. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk,
Thank you.
I'll get a hold of the people at, I'll talk to Liz and Roger a little later. I've got
Yeah.
another meeting I have to go to, and then we'll talk about the alternates, and we'll,
Thanks, guys.
we'll go from there. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.